you're having a blessed day so far. Please really thumbs up the live as soon as you enter the live stream. It would be greatly appreciated. Guys, one and all. Happy Friday to those that will be listening on the outside and to those who will come in and interact. Hope your day is going good so far. When you finish, you just lock off his stove with the egg. Me feel so. I'll put some cool water on it for me tax. As I come on this afternoon, guys, I am going to bless the live stream by reading Psalm 58. And it reads thus: Do he indeed speak righteousness, O congregation? Do he judge uprightly, O ye sons of men? Yea, in heart he work wickedness. He, he weigh the voices of the violence of your hands in the earth. The wicked are stranded from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear, which will not hearken to the voice of the charmers, charming never so wisely. Break their teeth, O God, in their mouth. Break out the great teeth of the young lions, O Lord. Let them melt away as the waters which run continually, which he bendeth his bow to shoot his arrows. Let them be as a cut in pieces, as a snail which melteth. Let every one of them pass away, like the untimely birth of a woman. That, sorry guys, that they may not see the sun. Before your pots can peel the thorn, he shall take them away as with the whirlwind, both living and in his wrath. The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked. Verse 11: So that man shall say, Verily, there is a reward for the righteous. Verily, he is a God that judgeth the earth. Here endeth a portion of God's holy word. We honor it by saying, Thanks be to God. Yes, guys, in everything we do, we have to put God first. So I just do that this afternoon as I come on to bless the live stream. And here I am drinking some water to quench my thirst. This is some ice water, and I have some ginger and lemon juice in it. Andy K, the African boy. Hello, host and everyone. Hello, Andy K. Thank you so much for coming. Happy to have you here. How is your day going? I really appreciate you coming on. Thank you so much. You can feel free to interact as we are just chit chatting a little this afternoon. Happy Friday to you. I don't know if it is night or it is day where you are, but thank you so much for coming, Andy K. Andy K, the African boy. How is your day going so far, Andy K? And Andy K, are you a content creator? You can feel free to let me know in the chat. if you are a content creator. It's a bright, sunshiny afternoon here. Nice temperature, not too hot, not too cool, but the sun is out, guys. Oh, I'm good, my sister. Taking dinner. It's 9:10 p.m. here in Kenya. Okay, and it's 1:10 here in Jamaica. Oh, you're taking your dinner. Why are you eating so late, Andy K? Did you go to work? Nice having you here. For some people, it's just lunchtime here. And for those who eat their dinner early, it's almost their dinner time here in Jamaica. And some persons are coming after lunch, off lunch break, depending on the time that they get their lunch break. Yeah, I'm a content creator. Check me out. Yes, I will. I will. I will check you out on the K. So this afternoon, I'll be just talking about just about anything here on the live stream. I know for some persons, when I was a child growing up, the Seventh Day Adventist people, they would be doing their preparation. And who doing that? They will be doing their preparation for the Sabbath. So at this time, most of them would be home from market, and they would be doing this. Some would be baking, some would be cooking their rice and peas and stuff like that. Yeah, eating so late. I've been so busy to the TYM. I don't understand that, but that's how it goes, Andy K. Okay, Jose is tidying up, but I hear a sound. I don't know if it's the baby wake up and making that sound. And other persons, they would go to the market. That's I'm talking about when I was small growing up, coming home, getting ready to cook their beef soup. Those who love their beef soup on a Friday evening, they would be their beef soup would be on the fire now, guys. And the wood fire to be exact in the outside kitchen, or maybe they would have their fire in their kitchen with their little kerosene stove, because those days it was persons who consider themselves rich. You would say those persons would have a gas stove. Most persons would have their coal pot or their kerosene stove in their kitchen. Some person would have their wood fire outside in their outside kitchen. Some persons would be baking. Some persons would be looking their soup. And you name it, guys. Making their preparation for the Sabbath. Like my uncle and his family, they would be preparing, because what they used to do when they go to church the Sabbath morning, they don't come home back until in the evening. So they would prepare what they have, whether they would be cooking rice and peas and beef, rice and peas and fish. They would be baking a corn pudding. They would be making some tire leaf and stuff like that, because when they go to church now, they share. So they would have a big table, because as a child growing up, sometimes I used to go to church with them on the Sabbath. So everybody would just put out what they have, and everybody would just eat from it. Yes, would just eat from each other. So they would put out their bags, and the big containers would come out, and then they would just share. That's how it used to be in those days. Hey, Best Beans, welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much for coming, and Best Beans is welcoming everyone. We're just here chit chatting a little, best beans, about growing up. On the Friday, persons would be preparing their lunch for the Sabbath day. Some persons would be cooking up their rice and peas. Some people would be baking. Some people would be making their tire leaf and you name it. Because my uncle and his family, his wife and children, they used to go to the Seventh Day Baptist Church. So sometimes my parents would send me with them. They would make great preparation. They prepare drinks. Some persons prepare sandwich. So when you go, you have a variety of food to choose from, whether you want to eat sandwich, you want to eat rice and peas, you want to eat blue draws, you want to eat pudding, you name it, and the different type of drinks would be out. But surely you wouldn't leave church hungry. And everybody would put out what they have on this big table, and then everybody would just serve what they want, and we eat and enjoy ourselves. Then in the afternoon, they would have this program they call Pathfinder. It was nice growing up in those days. Persons used to be more caring and sharing, especially the church brethren. They would share with each other, guys. Thank you for the thumbs up, best beans. Really appreciate it. They would share with each other, and sometimes they would have some little games that the kids would play before they're ready to have the afternoon service. It was fun going to church those times. It wasn't like now when you go to church. I can see the hearts going up. Thanks for the hearts. Thank you for sending up the hearts, guys. Really appreciate it. You feel a sense of humor, and then persons would invite you back. Oh, come back to church next Sabbath. Okay, Best Beans sending up the hearts. Thank you, Best Beans. Oh, send on some hearts. Thank you, Best Beans. They would invite you. Oh, come back to church next week, Sabbath. Make sure you come back. Or if you go to a Sunday church, then they would tell you, feel free to come back Sunday. I'm looking for you. But these nowadays, I don't know about this 7 day now because I haven't visited 7 day church now in years. Most time I go there, it's like when there's a funeral, and I would go. I haven't visited 7 day church on a Sabbath for years. New screen today. Okay, wow. I haven't been there in a long while. Reason being, my aunt was a 7 day Adventist and she had passed. My uncle and his wife, so now and again I would visit with them on a Sabbath, but I haven't been to a Sabbath church in a while now, guys, because they are past. So that's how it is. But in those days, it was fun. It was nice. When you go to church, you feel the sense of humor. The persons greet you with a warm greeting and a warm welcome. So you feel like, yes, I would want to go back. But no, when you visit church, sometimes you don't feel the love because some persons, what are you cooking for Sabbath? Uh, well, today I'm not cooking for Sabbath, best beans. I'm just saying in those days what they would do. But today I'm not even sure of any cooking. Presently they are steaming some rice now to cook go with something mackerel. But in the evening I don't think there will be no cooking. We hardly cook on Fridays. Maybe they might fry a piece of chicken, maybe. Or maybe they will do bread and coffee and stuff like that. But in those days, I'm not lying. I used to like when my aunt in law preparing for a Sabbath, cook up these nice beef. It's rice and peas with plenty coconut juice in it, man. Can I tell you? When you eat that on the Sabbath day, it's so nice. Or maybe they would cook some fish because I know they don't eat pork. And another person, some persons, they always prepare for the Sabbath. They might do some curry goat or you name it, everybody. But trust me, there's always food. Maybe a pot of porridge for later in case someone gets hungry. All that is in the making, this beans. That would be nice too. But in my house, they are so picky. Some persons don't want to have porridge if they are not sick. But I'll have my porridge morning, night, and noon. Porridge and soup can't be too much for me. And one day somebody tell me, "Oh, you're not supposed to be having porridge every day." That's why I cut it off. Because one time every morning I would have a bowl of cornmeal porridge, and they're saying it's not too good. So I don't know because when I was growing up, plenty fish on Sabbath. Yeah. And Andy K say looking amazing. Thank you. When I was growing up, I always hear my parents said the cornmeal porridge it is good for you because it clean you out and it build you. Some persons telling me, "Oh, you are too fat. You know that the cornmeal porridge will make you put on more weight and this and that." So if I do it maybe 2 or 3 times a week, I don't worry with it. And in next week, then I wouldn't do it because of what they're saying. But one time, every morning, I used to have a bowl of cornmeal porridge for my breakfast. But I don't know how persons used to live on those things in the earlier years. And you didn't hear about those things. And now persons coming with all different things. The last time I went to the doctor was telling me, "Oh, when he asked me what type of juice I drink, I tell him sometime I'll blend some carrot and do some natural juice." He's saying, "Oh, what portion of carrot do you take in? Do you know that the carrot is sweet? Make wish every with every porridge you like." Yes, best beans. He's saying, "Oh, what amount of carrot do you intake? Do you know that carrot have a lot of sugar and it is not good for you?" And all my life growing up, my parents always make carrot juice. My mother didn't drink milk, so she would put her ginger in it. She would grate her ginger in it. Sometimes she would juice lime in there, and it tastes ever so nice. Can I tell you that the carrot juice is nicer, natural more than the milk? And this doctor is telling me you have to be careful. Oh, carrot carry starch. Okay, but he's telling me that it is sweet. But sometimes I even, when I'm cooking food, sometimes I even peel 2 carrot and cook it and eat it. Because trust me, I love carrot anyway. I like the juice. I like to cook it. I even like to grate a little sometime in the rice when I'm cooking plain rice. And I like to just peel it and chew it up like that. I like the juice. Everything about carrot I like. But now that I'm hearing about the starch based bean, I have to be careful. But he's telling me that it is sweet. But guys, I enjoy those days back in the days. And I'm telling you the truth. I love the rice and peas with the fish, you know. Rice and peas and parrot fish, pargy fish, you name it. But I specialize in fish anyway because some fish I don't eat from I was a child. But to be honest, I love the parrot fish and I love goat fish. The one that have the little beard there and it have the pink color. And there's a fish they call pargy. It have plenty flesh. I love that fish too. Best beans say I don't add any sweetener to my carrot juice, natural juice. Yes, best beans. It's nice when it's natural. I and you know something too. I don't know if you have ever tried it. You see, when you juice the soursop and you put a little lime juice in it, man, I'm telling you, it's nicer to me more than adding the milk. Natural. and a little ginger, and like how they're coming in now, like with the ginger and the lime extractor, and you add that to your soursop. It's so delicious and refreshing. What I notice, the things them when you do them natural, it tastes better to me more than adding the milk. Video not clear host, Glory. Okay. Mika, sorry about that, guys. Mika, Emmy, ask Mika if she can come check out the camera for me. Or me don't know if I threw me the right here, so the wall. I don't know why. It's blurry. Me don't know if she run in my room. Get her for me, please. No sweetener in my soursop juice. Yes, best beans, I'm telling you it nice. Somebody tell me about it one day, no say, "Okay, have you ever drink the carrot juice with just a little lime or a little ginger?" And I say no. And they say try it, and from I try it, I'm telling you, I just love it that way. But then now we can hardly get lime in this season. I don't know why. Sometimes you go to the supermarket, you get some little tiny buttons, and they don't even have juice, and it is so expensive. I don't know why. Jay Brown is saying happy blessed Friday house, Miss Gay. And happy blessed afternoon to each and everyone in the chat. Good afternoon, Joseph. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much for coming. Happy to have you here. How is your afternoon going? And best being said, natural juice that it is. Very refreshing. Okay, thanks. Very refreshing. Yes, indeed, it is. I would mind having a nice glass right now. And Joseph is, best beans is saying, Joseph, welcome. Yes, best beans. Very refreshing and nice. And just, sometimes I plant some soursop tree more than 5 years now, and I don't know what happened. They're not bearing. I don't know what. I maybe have to get some bamboo stick or something like that and lean on the tree to see if it will yield any fruit. Because I love those things, and it is also good for the nerves. I am going around here one day to look at them and see if I can get some bamboo branches to just lean on the tree and see if they will bear. It's about 5 trees I plant in a row. And I plant a coconut tree at the same time, and I'm get reaping coconut. I am reaping all dry coconut from the tree. So I don't know what's going on with the soursop tree, and they are in the same area. JB say I do not like this damn screen. It makes me sick. Oh, Best been saying it's blurry. Oh, maybe a breeze. Or me no know if I told me the years. Maybe a breeze. Mm. Wrong with the farmers. Oh, is it a little clearer now, Best beans? Joseph have a problem with the screen. Yeah, them attack out in when me look on this here, so I just look like one yeah, little box. You take off the egg then. Put water on it. Yeah. I don't know what is wrong with this screen. Oh my god, guys, I am having mango on this tree. Mango is coming out. It's have a lot of blossom, and mango is putting out. So I know a couple weeks from now I'll be eating mango. I will be having a lot of mangoes. I have never juiced any of this Julie before, but I'm going to try it. Best beans say awesome, grow your own. It's best. Yes, best beans. I try to refresh my screen, but still blurry. I don't know, best beans. I don't know if it's because I'm at the wall here. I don't know. or because it is breezy. I don't know why it is like that. I don't know if it's because it is breezy. I don't know if I try to turn my back to the road, it would be better. I don't know when Mika come and make she try. I don't know if it's because I turned my back now to the wall here. Why it's blurry. So how is your day going, Joseph? How is your Friday going? I know Best Beans may be at work, going home later to prepare for her Sabbath. Joseph is saying is why it keep on changing the screen. It's not USA. Okay, Joseph, thank you. I don't know why they keep changing up every time. It's a different settings. I don't know why. Even the other day I was trying to. Oh, guys, are you hearing that music? Oh, it's gone up the road. I don't think it will work. The live screen. It's gone. Pause. Oh, you are at work. I know. Maybe you are at work now. Working your butt off. And I know when it come evening now, you have to go and prepare for your Sabbath. For the Sabbath, not your Sabbath. The Sabbath is for every one of us. But not every one of us keep up to the law. Stop nice in there, please, and thanks. Oh my God. It's very cool and nice here. The sun is out, but it's not well breezy, but it's cool. Jay Brown said, my Friday is good so far. Same here, Joseph. Just sitting here and say, let me come on here and chit chat a little and see what's going on. I was talking earlier about when I was growing up as a child, how things used to be. This ice cream truck coming, seems like it's coming in the street here, which is nice. We're talking about on the Friday, persons would be going to the market. Some person would have their pot of their fire, cooking their rice and peas to see the breeze is blowing. This is the phone screen is moving. It's the breeze blowing the thing that it's on because the breeze come on a little stronger now. They would be doing their beef soup. Persons would be cooking on their wood fire in their kitchen on the outside. Some persons would be rubbing up their stuff to bake, especially those who are Sabbath keepers. That's what we were here talking about, Joseph. I don't know if you have any experience of that. I don't know if you live here when you was a little boy or you have some of those experience. People would be cooking their beef soup on Friday evening on their wood fire outside. I remember that now. I can see the comments then. Wow. Oh my. So you not seeing the comments or persons who are commenting, Joseph, that's what you are saying. I even went back to look at the premiere that we have the other day because we didn't have any internet, so we couldn't be there. And you can't see nobody that you can't see any comments. You can't see who was on it. I don't know why. And one time you could go back and look and read, look at your content, and then you would read and see. I don't know why. Oh wow, it's so bad. I don't know why they change up this. I don't know. I don't know if they are doing it to protect us or what. I don't know, Joseph. But it is what it is. We have to just stick by their rules, and whatever they give to us, we just have to take it. Andy saying peace and love and unity. Thank you so much, Andy. That is what we really need. If we have the peace and the love and the unity, then this world would be a better place for you and I. But not everyone saying peace and love and unity, not even church peoples, because I don't know what is happening. When I was growing up, was more peace and there were more love and stuff like that. And things used to be better. Because when you pass Mass John, you would say good morning, Mass John, and Mass John would say good morning and how is your day? And you would say, I'm okay, Mass John. You couldn't pass and don't say how to do. Because when Mass John woke up your parents and say, you know, the little girl gay just passed this morning and she didn't say good morning anymore, it would go. But nowadays, person just look you in the eye and they wouldn't even say how they do. And the case say, I thought I had problem with my network. Yes, sometimes the network gives problem and the case. Sometimes our network service it would go off like for instance this afternoon here now. It's now 25 to 2 and it would go off and maybe whole day, whole night tonight, whole day tomorrow. Maybe Sunday morning, like all in the 2 o'clock, you would hear messages coming in. That's how they have it. So hello, Solid. Thank you so much for coming. Best Beans is saying, with the new screen, you can't see comments that well. And if you touch the screen, it slide into someone else's content. Yes, that's what I'm seeing because the other day I was on this tablet here and we was out by the gate. And when I take a stock, I see some comments and then I said to Mika, why is this person saying that? And when I tell Mika, she say I'm not seeing it on the screen. When I look, I was in someone else live screen. So I don't know why. Thank you so much for coming. Solid. Happy to have you here. Like a ice cream. I don't understand your solid. That's how the screen look. And Best Beans is saying, welcome everyone. Solid, solid fan. Are you a content creator? I think it's the first time seeing you here, but welcome. Happy to have you. And if you don't mind, could you tell me where you're watching from? Solid fan. I don't know. Why is it like this? Why they set it up this way? Because sometimes I'm on live stream and I hear persons reading comment from other persons, and when I look, I don't even see that name, and I'm scrolling and I don't see it. So I don't know why they do it. If they do it to protect person's identity from um when texting or what, I don't know. Cigar, I don't understand that. Solid from solid fan. Best means do you understand? I don't know if there's a place named Cigar or what. I've never heard of that name before. Or he's talking a language that I don't understand. Or Joseph, do you know if that's a place of a name? I don't understand. He's saying Cigar. So I don't know if that's a name of a place or he's trying to say something that I don't understand here. I don't understand your solid fan. Don't understand what you're saying if that's where you're watching from or what. But I've never heard of that name before. So Joseph, I was asking you if you have any experience of the Friday evening cooking of the beef soup on the wood fire and the outside, because like my parents, they surely would cook beef soup on a Friday evening when I was a child growing up. My mom would go to the market and get her fresh beef, and she would get as much for soup. She would buy a special piece to cook her soup, and she would buy to cook for her dinner on Sunday because she didn't eat chicken. She didn't eat chicken and she didn't eat mutton. So her meat, guys, are hearing that sound? Not sure if it's coming this way or it's out by the crossroad. It seems like it turned off. And then she would buy what to cook. Miss Gay, just do your thing. Okay, best beans, no problem. She would just buy her beef to cook on Sunday as well and cook soup. I used to enjoy my mom's beef soup. So nice. I don't know why as children they tend to have this saying that their parents cook better than other persons, but I used to enjoy my mother beef soup on a Friday evening time. Even when I'm a big woman and she cooked beef soup, she would take mines down to me, and we were living like a district apart. But I can rest assured she would take mine down if it's even 6 o'clock in the evening. My beef soup would be coming rich and nice with pumpkin and all those things. If you hear music, just sing over it and elevate your voice. Oh my God. Make I don't know how true it is, I hear that if you keep hidden like persons commented to something to your live stream. I don't know if that's true, but you might know more than I do. But that's what I hear. I don't know if that is true. I heard they say it's best to hide the person from the channel more than keep deleting. I don't know. So you can tell me if that's true because I don't really know. That's what I heard. Joseph is saying, yes, Miss Gay. A bush me born and grow. I know everything you're talking about. Oh, okay. I used to love my mom beef soup, man. I'm telling you. Talking about it now, it's like I'm tasting it in my mouth. And she gone almost 32 years now. March coming, 32 years since she leave me. The last of March to be exact. Man, I love those days. Even now, I am sorry I'm looking around now. I only have one piece of logwood wood because my son is so busy. So I can't get any wood. That's if I would like to cook a pot of soup now. I would have to try to go and see what I can pull from the bush. And then when he's going to work in the early morning, he would just drop it off for me. Because I love to cook on wood fire. I don't too much like the coal. Because the other day I buy a tin of a bag of coal for $1,400. And trust me, I have about more than a quarter bag of it here and it's pure dust. I'm going to throw it around my mint and I'm going to carry the rest and throw around my soursop tree and my coconut tree because it's all dust, nothing in it to use. It's all dust. The persons who are selling people those coal to sell back, they are licking their fingers and the lady will lose because when persons buy the coal and see that, they will say, all right, I'm going to buy the coal by the tin. For you know, if you throw out a tin or two from the back, you will get good coal, but down at the bottom appear dust. So she going to lose off of that because she of herself, when she see the dust, she not going to want to sell anybody those. Those are wickedness. And it's a old lady trying to help herself. I love my wood fire. I love my food cook on wood fire. Yes, Joseph, can I tell you, Christmas when we were cooking here, nothing cook on the stove. It's all about the wood fire out here. Every meal that was cooked on the wood fire. Wood fire, wood fire food ready and irie. Yes, best beans. I don't know why it is so nice. And can I tell you something? You see, when you have a piece of pimenta wood underneath that pot, it coming like the aroma from the wood just go up in the food and make it much nicer. I love to cook on wood fire. Some persons are saying you live out there, son, I use wood fire. I make up the fire right behind the mango tree there and cook whatever I want to cook. Fry fish, and I know how to use it to cook rice and peas. So I don't have to put a lot of fire. I just use the coal and draw the wood and let it stay there. Take it one like a time, steam down. Yes, would give it a nice flavor. Because can I tell you when you pass, I don't know if you ever stop by border jerk between the border of Westmoreland and Hanover there. When you go there and buy the food, man, I'm telling you, it's mostly lago than pimenta that guy use because he's from in the hills. Just when you go to Maxfield there and turn up, and there's a lot of wood up there. So you would see the wood coming down by the truckload sometime. I'm saying, my God. And then they just cut it up in black so they would use it. I am saying, my God, they can give me even a quarter load of those wood. It would serve me for days because when I want to cook like Sunday, I would just cook my rice and peas and whatever on the outside. Because sometimes when I'm going to church, I get up early because the kids like when I cook rice and peas. So I get up early and cook the meat. So I would get up early and cook. I love those. I love it. And they just split it up and use the power saw, cut it to the length. And I was saying, my God, they can give me a few pieces of that. But I'm telling you, when you get the festival, I'm not talking about pork because I don't eat pork or the jerk chicken from up there. Man, I'm telling you, it's something to die for. I don't know if you have ever passed and stopped there, but if you have never passed and stop up there and you have the chance to come here and you stop there, you will see what I'm talking about. Wow, this thing gone off now. I can understand what my finger catch on it. The food is nice up there, man. I'm telling you. The festival, the jerk chicken, it's really nice up there. It's all about the wood fire. I've never eat there before. Okay. Food is nice there. You know where I used to get some nice food too? I don't know if you have ever traveled that side of St. Elizabeth. That's where they used to call out there 100 pot. It's New Holland, where they have that food place on your left hand side going up. I'm telling you, man, the food always nice out there too. But the last time I stop out there, it's like it's not in operation. I don't know if it's a different owner take it over, but I don't see any pots out there cooking. The last time I go to the fish place, that's the last time I passed there. I didn't see any pots. They used to have a lot of pots out there cooking. And man, can I tell you, the food used to sell because the food is so nice and it's all done with logwood wood. When I pass and see the lovely logwood wood, I used to say, my God. Jay Brown said the last time I go home, I make sure I tell them I don't want nothing cooked on the stove. Them tell me have to do it myself. I tell them, you are singing my song. Oh my. And it's that place going to YS Falls. Yes. Yes, Best Beans. Best Beans is laughing. I don't know why persons are afraid of their roots. I don't know why. Because when I was living in St. Elizabeth, guys, I have my gas stove. But trust me, when I use my gas stove, I use my gas stove like if it's night and like I go out and come home and I want to cook or if it's raining. But you see, apart from that, my gas used to serve me long. When I'm coming from bush, and if I don't, it is not peanut time where I would have a bag of peanut on my head, or I'm not carrying home food or stuff, I always have. If I don't have a bungalow of food, I have a nice piece of wood, and I always like to have tough, those tough wood like a piece of dogwood, all those type of wood. But I tell you something with the dogwood, I don't know if you know it, Joseph. If you use it and make up the fire, and after you finish and you draw it out and you go back and if you push your hand in that ashes, it would burn you. Because guess what? The fire always die underneath the ashes. I don't know if you know about it. And they have a wood too they call dogwood. Those wood I used to love carry them when I'm coming from the bush. I would stop and get it. I would stop and look those wood man and draw them. Dogwood bitter. Yeah, man, but when you cook, I like to use it because it carry heat. And when you have like three good piece of that underneath the fire, you don't have to be pushing it up all the time. You just do what you're doing and your pot stay there and simmer. Those woodman when I'm coming from the hills. And sometime when I go and look wood, I go way up in the hills. So you just take them up some pieces like this and make a nice bungalow of wood. When I'm in St. Elizabeth, fire, my kitchen door run out of wood. Some person would say, boy, girl, every time you see you have a piece of wood and you have gas stove, you don't easy. My gas served me a long time because I love the wood fire. And as I would say, and then my kitchen, it wasn't wetting. So I make my fireside tall and then underneath the bottom and I zinc it off. So no fire coal can catch the wood them. So all the deer would pack of wood at all times. So when I ready, I just draw out back two or three pieces of wood and set up. And sometimes when I ready to, I just come out of the kitchen and go on the outside and make up my fire. And I did have a big pear tree, so I just make it up there. I would just make up my fire underneath there and cook. That's where I teach my children to cook when we plant peas and we sun the peas. And when the peas that leave and the tapali now, I would set up some little fireside and say everybody try go cook them little pot of soup. And then I would taste from it. So I would send my son, I would send Tracy, and I would send Bev because those three was the bigger ones at that time. The other three were smaller. Then after that now I would send Kerika and I would send Mia. But then now, hmm? Mhm. I said, I'll give Tracy to him. Oh, yours? No, fear. Come and fold it. I'm just boil him. Thank you. Me
Want the
no want
salt?
no salt. Me put salt in the water. That's another thing, guys. Did you know that when you're boiling your eggs and you put the salt in the water, you don't need any salt on it? Yes, teaching the children is awesome. Yes, best beans. That is why I can sit back and relax. But sometimes to ease the burden, we take turns on cooking. Come out of the dirt. Guys, I'm eating a ham and fowl egg you boil. See how rich it is? They are small but very nice. Excuse me a minute, guys. I'll be right back. Oh, why you get? Why you get rich? Sorry about that, guys. Yes, teaching the children is really awesome, best beans. But you have some persons would burden down themselves with the work and don't teach the children to do anything. So when they come big, they don't know what to do. But I always hear my parents say in older times, they always say if a man take a woman, bring that woman home to make a wife. And when they go home, I'm still here. Thank you for still being here, best beans. When that lady would go home to that gentleman and he can't tidy the house or he can't wash the clothes or he can't cook the food or he can't iron the clothes, because in those days what I understand, even the clothes the men them wearing to the field, they iron it, send them home, take them home back to their parents and say they are not ready to be on their own. While they say some other men, they would teach them, but they would beat them as well. My God. So I am glad for my parents. Emmy, are you a knock? What you knocking like that? My parents teach me to do things, and both parents could do stuff. Because when I was a child growing up, with my mother gone to the market, because my mother used to go to the market and sell, my father would go to the bush and come back. And if I am on evening shift, when I come home from school, I would get my dinner well prepared. But the only thing I used to get some beaten, guys, because when he cooks the soup and he puts the okra in there, and I don't eat okra, and he make it boil out seeds in there, and I'm trying to pick it out and throw it away, he used to beat me and said I'm to eat it. And that time the soup, I love soup, but that time the soup was so slimy. So I have to just force and eat it, and then I go inside and bring it up back, because I know I won't be getting anything else. But I know if my mom is there, she would provide something else. And Best Beans is laughing about the okra. Yes, Best Beans, I don't eat it. I don't like how it is slimy. And the other thing, I always plant a lot of okra. I give it away and I sell it at times. But then when I smell it, it always have a smell like the roach. So because I try to smell stuff, I don't like the sliminess of it. And even gully bean, I don't know if you know gully bean. Some persons call it susumba. I like when it cook in the food, and I hear some people is saying it's not good for you. I like when it cook in the pot. I like to drink the water, but I don't like to eat it because it's bitter and they are saying it's good for me. But they're saying when you use that and you cook rundown with saltfish and stuff like that, it is nice. But I taste it one time and I don't like the taste of it and I don't eat it. The persons are saying it's good for me. I don't know if like how I get older now and having problem if I can try it and see if it will stay or if I can eat it. I'm going to try it. I don't know if you know it. Some person call it susumba. Some say it's gully bean. It's a little green thing that grow on a tree, and it's round and it have some little white seeds in it. I like when it cook on the pot. I like the flavor it give, but when it open, I have tested a few years ago. It's bitterish. Yes, yes, best beans. They're saying it's nice when you grate the coconut and doing the rundown and you scald it off first, because they boil it off in the water. Then they would cut it open and put it in there. I don't think I would eat that when I was living in St. Mary, because I grew up in St. Mary. My parents moved from St. Elizabeth in 1972. So I lived in St. Mary from 1972 until 89. I moved back to St. Elizabeth. And I'm telling you, when she come from Kingston, she would look the susumba by the plastic bags and she would carry it and she said she would share with some of her friends. And she said when she roast the breadfruit and she make the rundown with that, how nice it is. But I don't like the bitter taste of it. Yes, round and green like hackberries. Yes, best beans. As I talk about the hackberries, I would do well with some now. And you know, in St. Mary, they call the hackberries locusts. But then my father said locust is the one that we call the stinking toe. Guys, talking about thinking toe and locust. When I was going to primary school, I see these children buying this thing in this hard shell and they were eating it. So when they open it now, I see the powdery thing like a corn asham. So I was asking those children if it's nice, and they say yes, I should bite. And guys, I tried to bite, and I was trying to broke it, but I wasn't hitting it hard enough, and somebody broke it. My God, guys, when I smell the thing, I start to cry. I tell the lady I want back my money. I could never stomach that thing. I don't know if you have ever eaten it before, best beans, or you know it. But persons are saying it don't taste as it smell. But guys, as I tell you, I like to smell, and from I don't like the smell of a thing, definitely I'm not going to eat it. And they are saying no, how it's nice. But guys, the smell of it make me don't want to eat. Make me could not eat it. Smell too bad, guys. So my father tell me that is the thing that they call the locust and not the hackberry. But in St. Mary they call the hackberry locust. I heard about stinky toe, but not sure I have seen it with my naked eyes. It come into the shell of it, it's long and brown and it's very hard. So if you take your time and crack it, it won't crack. You have to hit it hard. But guys, I don't like the smell of it. It's very stink. So they're saying when you open it, it's not it don't stink. It's just the smell from the shell. But I can't stomach that. I can't stomach that thing at all. But kids them used to enjoy it. I've seen it on YouTube. Okay. I haven't seen it in years. I'm telling you the truth. From I leave St. Mary, I have never behold it. I don't even think my kids know it. My children them. I don't think they know what it is. Because coming back and living in St. Elizabeth, I have never seen it. And since I come down here, I don't see it. I'm going to ask them if they know what them called stinking toe. Oh my God. I don't think these kids nowadays would eat that though. I don't think so because smelling it, I am sure my grandkids they won't eat it because they are very picky. They are very picky and they are very feisty. Because even at school when they cook the curry, my little grandson, Mika, little boy, is not eating it because he's saying it's not so. He see it cooks here, and they're saying they don't know what color is that if it's curry, so they're not eating it. So the teacher would say, "I don't know what is happening. Omari's not eating the lunch. You guys have to prepare things for him and you guys have to teach him to eat the lunch. But you can't force kids to eat stuff. Because when I used to go to school, the lunch used to prepare nicely, I'm telling you. Those curry chicken back and those bulgur, those cornmeal dumpling. But nowadays, they are not spending time to prepare the things properly for the children. So you find that the children don't want to eat it. They would rather to buy things from the tuck shop or they would rather to buy a bun and cheese and stuff like that because they're not preparing the lunch properly. And I don't know why. Because you have schools that prepare proper lunch for the children that you yourself would want to eat it. Because I'm not lying. One day my grandson, because they don't practice to like eat out, he would take his lunch here and I look at the chicken and I said, let me taste that chicken. And the chicken was properly seasoned and well fried. But some of these schools, they are not giving the children a proper meal, not properly cooked. And you have to give the children proper meals. Go back inside, the baby wake. No, I'm telling you, these birds, guys, I love to see these pigeons or pigeons or what you call them in the yard. But can I tell you, not too long I come outside here, I have some clothes on the wire. And I was saying when I finish the live stream, I'm going to take up my clothes. When I look at my white blouse, I have to go and wash it over. Can you believe it? The birds mess up my clothes. Like they go on the tree and they just do what they have to do. You can pack a lunch box for him. Yes, that's what we do. That's what we do. We have to prepare his lunch and pack it. And sometimes the teacher them is out of order saying those are the things that you're giving them. That's why they don't want to eat the lunch because my little grandson that have celebrate his birthday the other day is very feisty. If somebody cooks something and it's not palatable, he is going to tell you that I am not eating that because I know so Mika cook it or I know so mama cook it. And my grandkids are like that. So if the things is not properly cooked, he's not going to eat it. So we have to prepare him sometimes like hot dog or sometimes if we fry chicken or brown stew chicken, you leave a little and you give him some rice and peas and he's a dumpling man. So sometimes we fry his dumpling or his festival and give him to carry because he's a food man. He prefer dumpling over rice because sometimes you cook the rice and peas, you only eat out the meat and leave it. You can make a video with the birds. It's a content host. Yes, I know, but Mika would have to do that if she was outside here, but she's not feeling well, so she is inside. And her little daughter is inside too. She could do it. Emmy, Emmy, she not even answer because she don't want to do it. Because sometimes they're at the front, they were at the side here, but maybe because I'm sitting here, they fly away. You have to go get some more of this something and drop in your eye. Then could have put up in the fridge, you know. Sorry. Well, go and use Spanish. I'm sure. Whenever they come back, like oh, make a come outside here now, yeah, so we can use the birds. They did the ear, sorry, pigeon. Oh, sorry. But then, now you go watch your clothes them and watch them. Right. The clothes properly. This means you can make a video with the birds. It's a content. Yes, Miss Liz, we can definitely do that. Sometimes you could walk in the evening and make some little videos, but sometimes we don't have all the data and the internet not picking up that far. And I think it should be able to pick up even across, like over there, so across from Tia them over that side of the street. But I don't know why them it's like that.
I'm sure that last video I will do.
Seems like we have to go get a yard and road to do that. You know, you need to test your eye. You never know. It could send you viral. That's true, best beans. You need to go test your eye in Jamaica because if you quinge up your eyes of you read, that means your eyes them getting bad.
Alright, I don't have to know. I'm sure I'm going to chase my phone.
Mm.
Oh, like, oh, I'm cooking like this. And share so. Share this so. Where
So me think the thumbnail me don't see it here so around the persons who are
see
watching can see
thumbnail
it.
there. But Emmy have to go make it over.
So it never used on the screen today.
You depend you can all see it from now.
Oh,
See
me
me I show
never
you
know.
here that I should be set to live share out.
Oh,
But Emmy I go do it over.
okay. Me not like that the picture there with the dark gloves. Oh, so me only persons who are watching always see it.
They will sweet before they start to cook, before
Oh,
they
oh, oh, oh.
click on it. Watch.
Okay, I understand, you know.
You will live too.
Hmm?
As much people live.
Oh,
As much people live.
okay,
Go the live start like 36 minutes ago. West get start 12 p.m.
okay. So it was sometimes
Can't hey, I'm if I tell it, yeah, church. Oh, you live then. Live for it.
me find it.
Yeah. People will run it after some people not talk.
Mhm. I know that's how it is, but just go on. If we just do what we have to do and give God thanks for the persons who will stick and those who will watch after. That's just a part of life.
Much much
I can't, me not see it. Me don't know what happened with that tablet
I don't know
anymore.
if it's a plug see.
The tablet just say they are 49 and I this me not see it, you know.
Much like
1 hour and 13 minutes. Let me see on it.
yeah, the on and off.
Mm.
I go whatever the one.
The best beans is at work.
Yeah.
Mm.
So anything we can start back later or whatever.
Sorry, we don't have no data.
You do a walk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, buy credit and put on one day plan.
Did you sell?
How for your walk go? I got buy Pascal.
No, sir. We don't walk
But
no
this
so
sound
far.
cool.
Actually, afraid I dog them because we could have walked the whole scheme.
Can walk, maybe walk with piece of stick. Can walk later, maybe buy credit later.
But me not think them with trouble. So
So
all up
we
with
set it.
them nice flowers they up there.
It
So
sound we cool by 5:30. Set it for 5:30. Because we have to walk before it
mm,
dark. Set
yeah,
it for about 5
mm-hmm.
or 4:35. You think the sun going by 4:30?
Depends sometimes.
Me eyes look away.
The eye you red. Sorry.
That kill me.
Mm. We may notice now the pain going on this. You see it, Mika?
Mm-hmm.
That's when me I rub it. Rub it this morning.
Mm. Yes,
Me
sir.
rub it this morning and then
We have about later.
me I'll take one pin later.
I'm just a kill me.
And me have to go solve tomorrow, so me have to go work on it. Somebody did tell me say George chop the 2 foot, but thank God me have off it. The sun set here at 6 after 6. Yes, let's be. Sometimes when it reach all 5 o'clock, the sun here red, but not all the time. So I'm just going to stay here for another 15 minutes and then I'll end this live stream. It says there's something I download on the tablet. I may not even know what I go on with it. So I am grateful for the persons that come on here today. And I'm still grateful for who is still here. I am grateful for those watching on the outside and those that will watch after. Because I know sometimes persons don't get the chance to come on. Some persons will do a replay, not all, but I'm still grateful. I am still grateful because the good book says in everything we ought to give thanks. So I am grateful if it was even one person was here. I'm grateful and I appreciate it. Breeze is blowing nicely here, guys. Trust me, it's cool and nice. And some parts you can see it's gathering up. The sky is getting dark at some point you're looking. So maybe persons in that end will be having a little drizzle, or maybe they are having rain. But at my end, it's bright and nice. Oh yes, thank you, Jesus. And it's the breeze come on a little stronger. Give God thanks for it because guys, when you are hot and the time is hot, you feel so miserable. And that time you tend to drink more water than you would possibly want. Because every minute you have to be in the water and then you take up cold. This means it's saying enjoy the cool breeze. Summer is coming soon. Can I tell you? Because I am so frightened to know since we have New Year. Today is the 16th of February already. The time is flying so fast, but the Bible tell you that he will shorten the days because of the elect sakes. So it is what it is. Because since it was December, it's now February already. It is the 16th. So it's more than half of February. So by you say who that has gone to my parents, February is gone. Whoosh. And February is out. Then comes March. So I see I have one grandchild. I have my great granddaughter birthday coming up, and then my grandson, and then my two daughters in March, and my grandson in March. Mika's big son birthday is in March. And then we cool off there. So now in March until June. We have three in June. I have my granddaughter, her mom, and my birthday. And then we cool off there again until August. And from August back to March, guys. Then comes the birthday again. That's how my families are lined up. Yes, plenty of birthdays. I was saying to someone if we were like to keep party, although persons maybe would say we are lying. So from it reach August right back till March, it's birthday celebration. So we have in March, in August, in July, from July, because July one of my great grandchildren son is born. August, another one. September, I have two grandkids that's born in September. October, I have my big daughter and one of my grandson. November, one of my granddaughter. December, my son and his father. January, I have my my two granddaughters and my eldest grandson. They are born in January. February, I have Mika, her son, another grandson, and my great granddaughter. March, I have two daughters and a grandson. And then it cool off from there until June again. So from June back to March is birthdays for us. So if we were persons keeping party, maybe persons would tired of us and say these people just want to get our money. They would know that it was birthday celebration, straight like that. And my mother was also born in September, and my father was born in July. Yes, guys, it is what it is. So it's plenty birthday celebration. So if we were to keep party, it would be a lot. But keeping the party now, what we would do, those who born in March, then you just do one thing. You wouldn't do three in 1 month. You would just do one. And for those in this month now, you would do one. For those in February. So we would have to do one each month. Everybody combine together and do one. If we were persons keeping party. But we are not a person to if we even do something we would just eat and persons would come. We wouldn't sell stuff and things like that. We would just say, all right, we're going to cook or we're going to do some soup. And if a person want to come on and those who drink them want walk with one little bottle. Yeah, but we don't have anything where you have to go get no sound and sell liquor and stuff like that. But if you want to cook and eat and someone want to join, yes, it would cost less beans. So I don't know where the table will turn if for June we can go out because my daughter always want to go to the hotel, but I don't too enjoy that because sometimes the food is not nice. And Mother's Day year before last, I went to a place in Ochi. I went to Evita. That lady died, I think, last year. So I went there year before last, so Mother's Day, and I ordered fish. I thought they would do the fish like home cook style. And my God, I couldn't eat the fish. I have to take the fish home and fry it over and cut it in two, and let Mika fry it over and fix it up, and then I eat it. The Monday I couldn't eat that fish. I eat all the vegetables. The vegetables was okay, but the fish is a thing if it don't look about properly. You don't have a strong stomach, you can't eat it. And I don't smoke. I hear persons say if the thing don't look after properly, they would eat it and them smoke and it sickle them stomach. I don't smoke, so I can't eat fish if it's not properly cooked because my stomach is not strong. And to me, it never look after because by the time the man take the order, they say the things is going to order and them come. Would deal with it. I have to just eat the vegetable. So I didn't enjoy myself. I eat the vegetables and I drink the juice, but the fish I couldn't eat it. So I don't really like the hotel things and going to those fancy places and you can't enjoy your meal. I don't like that. I would rather go to a gazebo. There's a gazebo in South, just above the stoplight. My daughter take me there year before last for my birthday, my big daughter, and the food was nice there. I like the settings there. I would go back. The place is spacious, quiet, and nice. Food should prepare properly. Yes, best beans. I'm telling you, I would like to go there. So I don't know if she want to go out. I'm going to suggest it to her that we could go there. I enjoy sitting down there. Nice place. You have your nice flowers and stuff. If you don't want to eat in the dining hall, there is a place outside. You can just sit and relax, see the cars passing and stuff like that because it's not far from the road. I enjoy it there. The meals are properly cooked and the staff there, they are nice. I enjoy it there. I enjoy it there. I am going to tell Mika too. We could even go there and do a vlog and like where the music is, when they play the music, you could cut it out. Nice areas there for vlogging. I'm going to tell her. And we just plan and go there one day when the kids are out at school. We just go there and have lunch and sit there for an hour and do a live. I'm going to suggest it to her and just have a meal, enjoy ourselves. And it's not far, it's just $150 from here because just 3 miles from here, 5 miles. We're 5 miles out of South. So it's just 5 miles down the road and just go and enjoy ourselves and just grab a cab and come back home. Nice, nice place. The gazebo there, it's very nice. Yes, because you get your home cooked meals here. And I'm telling you guys, like you go to some place and they are selling you the food. My belly was full when I go down there. One plate of food and it was so nice. And the drink, everything there is just nice. Properly home cooked meal. I rather to have that more than going to these hotels and the things is not properly cooked. Because when your meal is not properly cooked, I have a strong feelings it will sick you. So I like to have my meals properly cooked. So that's a nice place. I'm going to suggest it to her that we could go there for our birthday in June. But before that, I'm going to plan with Mika. We put data on the phones and we go down there and have lunch and make a video. Very nice. So when the vehicle are passing with their music and stuff, she know to mute it and she know to edit and all those things. So I'm going to go down there one of these days. I'm going to tell her. Maybe she listening or I don't know if she fall asleep coming or see she a comment. But guys, I am going to love you guys now and leave you. So take care, best beans. Enjoy the rest of your day. And thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. So this is where I'm going to end this live stream now. For now, okay, best beans. Yes, I am definitely going to do that. She is not a person who like those things, but she's not the person who is going to carry me. I'm the one that is going to take her out. Nothing wrong with a daughter taking out her baby child, her baby girl. She's still my baby. So take care, guys. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you somewhere on the YT street. Peace out, guys. Thank you so much for coming. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. And those that are listening on the outside, thank you for listening. Oh, you see, she was there, best being, and I'm talking about going to the gazebo and she not even clear her throat. She not sleeping and she's not saying anything. But I love it down there, guys. I'm going down there. Going down there to have a nice meal and enjoy. Have a nice drink. Nothing wrong with going out and enjoying yourself, even for a day. Nothing is wrong with that. Okay. Take care now, best beans. Have a good day and thank you so much for coming. Peace out, guys. Going to end this live stream now. Bye. And those that will be watching later or sometimes, thank you for doing so. Peace out, guys. Peace out. Stay blessed. Ouch. And this beans is saying, bye, everyone. Kemar Gaza, hi. Hello, Kemar Gaza, welcome. Thank you so much for coming, but as you come in, I am about to go, so I might spend about 5 more minutes with you. Would you mind say where you're watching from, Kemar? Kemar Gaza. Where are you watching this live stream from? First time seeing you here, but thank you so much for coming. I'll just spend a 5 minutes with you. So I'm asking you, Kemar, where are you watching this live stream from? Not hearing anything from Kemar, but I can see that you're a content creator. But you're not saying anything more than hi, Kemar. I don't know if you're not here. I wouldn't like to just end the live stream like that and you'll just come on in. Okay, okay, no problem. I'll end this live stream now. Bye, best beans.